You're not imagining it. Some places in the world just treat black women better. If you've ever traveled while black, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That feeling when your shoulders finally drop because nobody's staring, nobody's dissecting your existence, and nobody's in your space. You can walk through a city without feeling either hypervisible or invisible, just human. And the first time you feel that, it stays with you. It makes you realize your peace, your safety, your joy. And those are not unrealistic asks. They just exist in places we're not always told about. So today, I'm breaking down the top 5 destinations where Black women feel safe, seen, appreciated, and just genuinely able to breathe. And real quick, if you're new here, hey y'all, I'm Vanessa Vasaway. I've touched down on 30 countries across 6 continents. I'm a wellness girlie and the author of Globe-Trotting and 60 Pounds Down, which is all about how I lost 60 pounds while seeing the world. I just released a brand new masterclass where I break down exactly how to plan trips that feel good, how to stay consistent with your wellness goals while traveling, and how to build confidence through experience instead of perfection. If you've been wanting to travel more and don't know where to start, or you want to feel safer and more in control when you're out in the world, that class is for you. But all right, let's get into these destinations because I want you to actually feel what I'm talking about, starting with number 1, Costa Rica. Let me just say this now. This country is one of the easiest places to feel peaceful, to feel welcomed, and free as a Black woman, especially on the Caribbean side. You've got Limon, Puerto Viejo, and Nosara, and the culture there just wraps you up and says, sis, you're good. The Afro-Costa Rican community is strong, and the food, the beaches, and the energy, they feel so familiar, but also newly refreshing. One thing a lot of people don't realize is that Costa Rica has some of the highest biodiversity on the planet. Like, you can casually spot sloths just minding their own business above you while you're eating delicious breakfast. And the thing I love about Costa Rica is the pura vida lifestyle. Like, people say it, but they also live it, right? Things slow down in the best way. You breathe deeper, you soften. And as Black women who always have to be on, Costa Rica lets you be a softer version of yourself without the world trying to pull it out of you. Number 2 is gonna be Iceland, which honestly surprised me with how easy and safe it felt. Iceland is one of the safest countries in the world, period. And when you're walking around Reykjavik as a Black woman, the vibe is peaceful and respectful. It's almost soothing. And the Blue Lagoon, girl, when I dipped in that water, my skin felt revived, instantly softer, and it was clear and literally tingling in the best possible way. You can actually feel those minerals waking your skin up. I got out like, okay, Iceland. I see exactly why people keep coming back here and glowing. And if you do go, do yourself a favor and spend time exploring outside of Reykjavik. Rent a car, take a bunch of back roads, and just wander. You'll stumble on these quiet waterfalls, the most beautiful hidden hot springs, and tiny towns that feel frozen in time, like Vic, for example. It's the type of exploring that reminds you why you booked the trip in the first place. Plus, fun fact, Iceland runs almost entirely on geothermal and hydro energy. The whole country is basically powered by nature, which is why the air feels so clean and the water tastes like something out of a skincare commercial. Number 3, Australia. Specifically Melbourne and Sydney, and some surrounding areas like Footscray and Dandenong. These are some of the most multicultural places I have ever been. Black women blend in so easily, and people are genuinely friendly without being intrusive. Australia has this chill, outdoorsy lifestyle that I think Black women benefit from more than we actually realize. People walk everywhere. They go to the beach regularly, they sit in outdoor cafes, and shop at local markets. That kind of lifestyle snaps you out of stress mode. The sun, the fresh food, the ocean air, and the movement all kind of work together to put your nervous system at ease. You feel lighter, like you finally have space to breathe. And here's the cool part that most people don't know. Melbourne's coffee culture is literally next level. They don't do watered down coffee, everything is strong, high quality, and crafted like art. You can literally walk into the most random cafe and get the best latte of your life. Moving on to number 4, Japan. Specifically Tokyo and the Kyoto and Nara areas. Japan is one of those places where you feel safe without even thinking about it. The trains run on time, the people are polite, and the whole system works with this quiet efficiency that makes you let your guard down. And here's the thing, Japanese culture values privacy, peace, and minding your own business. As a Black woman who genuinely loves being in environments where people are quiet and respectful, I was in heaven. You may get an occasional glance, but no one's bothering you, and even in crowded places, you feel like people are intentionally giving you space. And something that really stuck with me, I was looking a little lost on the train one day, and two Japanese officers literally walked over, super friendly, super calm, asking if I needed help. They weren't pushy or weird, they were just kind, polite, and honestly, they were really attractive. They pulled up Google Maps and helped me decode the train lines, and they made sure that I was good before walking away. And here's a fun fact. Besides the million vending machines they have for everything, Japan has cafes dedicated to mental wellness with certified therapy animals. You can literally sit with a calm therapy cat or dog while drinking tea. They even have tiny stress shrines where locals go to reset their energy. Japan takes emotional well-being seriously in a low-key, beautiful way. And finally, number 5, France, which is one of the most Black expat-friendly countries in the entire world, especially in cities like Paris, Marseille, and Lyon. French culture can feel a little bit distant at first, but once you understand the flow, the vibe makes sense. People are stylish, they're direct, and they're intentional. And the African diaspora in France is huge, especially from West Africa and the Caribbean. That means you're going to find incredible food, music, natural hair salons, African markets, and communities where you feel immediately embraced. One thing most people don't know about France is that it has entire neighborhoods where Afrofusion music, fashion, and culture drive the nightlife scene. Places where you walk in and instantly feel like you found your people. And as a Black woman traveling, it's so refreshing to be surrounded by diversity that's woven so deeply into everyday life. So those are my top 5 destinations where Black women can feel safe, seen, and just truly thrive. Each one gave me a different kind of healing, whether it was peace, whether it was confidence, joy, or just clarity. If you want help planning your travel lifestyle while staying consistent with your fitness and wellness goals, my new masterclass, Globe-Trot and Thrive, is officially live. I'm sharing everything I've learned about staying balanced, healthy, and confident while traveling the world. The link is in the description. If you've enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, do all the things, and tell me in the comments where you felt the most peace while traveling. I'd love to hear your stories. And as always, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep thriving. And if you're planning a solo trip or you're just curious about what it actually looks like for a Black woman in her 30s to travel the world on her own, definitely check out my video, Solo Travel as a Black Woman in My 30s. It'll give you the real, the no, and the unfiltered version of what this lifestyle feels like.